successfully have placed in your credentials, it's going to ask you if you want to continue as whatever name is under your account. Just click yes, and then you'll click on, it'll ask you if you want to save the Wi-Fi passwords. I usually click no because I feel that nobody should have your passwords but you could do whatever you want. So you're going to see a home screen here, your videos, movies, so forth and so on. Now, depending on how you want to use the Fire Stick, obviously you know that it is fully loaded, right? Which means that you pretty much have access to all the movies, all the channels, and pretty much anything without having to pay. Now, if you look down, you'll see a bunch of other apps like Sling and all these are paid for apps that Amazon provides. The three apps that are going to be vital, the whole point of you buying this stick from me is this app right here, which is Mobdro. This app right here, which is Kodi, and this in the app right next to it, which is Terrarium TV, and that's this app right here. Now, I personally use Terrarium, which is this app, and Mobdro, which is this app. Kodi is there as well. Depending on what type of Fire Stick you purchase from me, it probably has an adult section. That's the only difference between this Kodi and Terrarium. I honestly think Kodi is a lot slower, and Terrarium is a lot better. So chances are, when I loaded up your Fire Stick, I went through the setup process for all these apps. Now, the main difference between the three also is that Mobdro, this app, allows you to play live television and live streaming channels. So if you want to watch the news, if you have a TV show you like, movies. With the other two apps, you get to choose the movie. With this app, it's kind of like if you want to watch action movies, you hit the button, you click into it, and it'll just play whatever's on. You always give it a second because it's streaming to load. And there you have it. I don't know what movie this is, but oh, it's a Gladiator. But anyways, yeah, so again, that's how this works. If you want to watch musical movies, so forth and so on. It has TV shows, it has news channels, movies, sports, and some miscellaneous stuff over here. Now, with Mobdro, the one thing that I have when people buy it, the one thing that people continuously tell me when they purchase a Fire Stick from me, sometimes there'll be a pop-up or an ad. Now, usually what you want to do is you want to allow the ad to play through. It's just how it is. I mean, it's ad supported, so you could pay an additional $10 to Mobdro and they'll take the ads away. But that, again, is purposeless. It does the same thing every now and again, an ad's going to pop up. Sometimes when you go to click the back button, which is this button here on your remote, it'll freeze. Now, the whole stick won't freeze, just this app will freeze. Now, there is absolutely no way to get out of it, but if you hit the home button, it'll bring you back home. It's not frozen now, I'm just showing you. And you could use the other two apps. If you're dead set on using Mobdro, then you would have to reboot the Fire Stick if it freezes. An update just came out, so it might have fixed that. I'm not sure quite yet. So, and then if Mobdro freezes, you want to watch TV or movies, you could use Terrarium. If you click on Terrarium, in a moment you'll see that there's a whole list of television shows and also movies that come up. See that? There you have it. And if you go up to the top here where it says trending, you could select between TV shows and movies. And you could even filter the TV shows by hold on, let me see if I can do it like this. So if you want to watch Netflix shows and stuff. By the way, everything's on here: Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, all that. And that's pretty much it. If the Fire Stick itself freezes or for some reason you can't, if something goes wrong, I'll always fix it for nothing. But if Mobdro freezes, which is this red app here, once again, just be patient because again, that's their way of making money. It's an in-app thing. So the only way to fix Mobdro at that point is to just either reboot the box, like pull the plug out, or go into the devices up here. Go to settings, devices. I wouldn't do that because it's a little complex. So I would just unplug it. But that's pretty much it. I've never had that issue with any of the other apps like Kodi or Terrarium. They never freeze. You just hit the back button if there's an ad. This is Kodi. When you open up Kodi, you're going to see like a screen. It'll pop. It'll go through its loading process, and when it finally gets to the main screen, you'll be able to choose from movies, television shows, stuff like that. Like again, Kodi. The main difference between Kodi and Terrarium is that Kodi has an adult section, which here I'll show you real quick. It also has a kids section, which makes no sense, but All right, so that's the main difference if you're into that kind of stuff. Otherwise, I would just stick to Terrarium or Mobdro.